It's a beautiful day. Hey.
Oh, what a day. 817 to 615, I'm on the way. Ain't nothing like the interstate in the sunshine. The moon got jealous, so we had to sip some moonshine. Let it rain, let it rain, let it rain. Tennessee sipping this whiskey, hope it wash away the pain. So much joy that country bring. Big truck staying in my lane. Big old bells throwing hay. Hey, yeah, your lady, yeah, your lady, ooh. Hit the road, take a break and we gon' act the fool. I got Jack across the bottle, I got Justin on my food. We get it and we set up the move. Positive vibes and we all in the groove. Ooh, 1, 2 in the morning and the party still going. Gotta leave by 6 in the morning, so what? We gon' drink up till it's gone. Lemon whiskey and Patron. Everybody get your flashlight, we record it on the phone.
Oh, what a day. Hey, 2K right around the corner. What a day. Hey, I'm on my way. Hey, 2K right around the corner. Boy, let's, man, they boys out here wilding out here, bro, with the news. So, I had to come back, man. I'm sorry. I know. I was trying to dip out real quick. It's early in the morning. Y'all got to forgive me. But I started looking at the article. I said, hold on, let's go look at this link real quick because they dropped a detailed link of what's going on with 2K24 in its full gameplay details trailer of ProPLAY animations, drilling in bars, and much more. I said, hold on, wait a minute. We got to double back on them. You feel me? So right now, this is what we got off the ripple. And there was a couple things that stood out to me when I read this. Now, it says the game, intuitive offense, man. Shooting and dribbling are more accessible and intuitive than ever before, enabling players of all skill levels to flourish on the court. The moves have been customized and improved to serve any difficulty, and the ability to innovate electrifying dribbling sequences will help players create more space for high percentage shooting. Now, I'm going to tell y'all what that say to me right now. You know what I'm saying? I'm just going to let y'all know what they say to me real quick. That's how that's talking to me right now. When it comes to triple threat, a lot of people didn't use triple threat in 2K23. Triple threat was the most efficient move that you can pull off in 2K23 that had the most effectiveness. It readed the defender like a goddamn nursery rhyme book. You knew if they either had on ankle breaker or not when you made your step off of that triple threat. And then when you put that body on them, you hit them with a crossover move and try to blow past them. If you didn't get the arm animation, you knew for a fact either that person had a perimeter defense up or they didn't, because combo breaker bop in and move them out the way for you. And depending on how good you made your player when it come to that finishing, it was barbecue chicken. So I'm concerned about the part where it says it's serving for any difficulty. Like, what do you mean by that? Will there be a mode in the game where, especially in the rec area, because is they just talking about my career at this point, difficulty levels, or are they talking about in the actual park and in the rec area difficulty levels? I need to know, because it is one and the same. They're not one and the same. They are different in those various situations. So I don't know if they talking about my career or they talking about in the park or they talking about in a rec. We don't know. Gotta wait and see. Next one that got me extra hype, because you know defense is it for me. Skill-based defense. Counter moves are big in NBA 2K24. Repeat that for the people in the back real quick, because that's a very important word right there. Counter moves are big in NBA 2K24. Perimeter and paint defense are both more effective and rewards players for anticipating and making good reads. Bruh, I mean, it sounded like they was just literally in my whole entire DM checking out everything that I said, bro. Let's go, man. What's going on? XX, what's gaming? What's going on, bro? It is a beautiful day to be a 2K gamer. You feel me? They are coming out and they speaking heavy right now. So they people, have always, oh man, interior defense, paint defense don't make any difference. Perimeter, we, what I'm saying, we just out there moving in sandpaper, yada yada yada. It seems as if they've been listening. 2K has been listening, and they've been using some wording that I've been seeing. Like, I want to be rewarded as a player for playing good defense and anticipating what the player is about to do with the ball. Now, does this mean hopefully we're playing defense with just the right stick only? If that was my counter or improvement that I think 2K should have went with the route with defense instead of it just being one X button to determine both hands. Hopefully that means we get the right stick defense. We gotta wait and see. He said, I'm definitely ready for 2K. Man, amen, say man. Amen, say I wasn't hyped like this, bro. And 2K always they good with their promotion. They always get me like this because, bro, I was like, man, bro, season 7 of 2K23. I'm like, all right, man, 2K finna drop again. I'm I'm really gonna be focused on Starfield. That's all I was saying, because I'm telling you right now, Starfield is gonna be the most. Man, I think Starfield got the chance of being a 10 out of 10. I was going to do a video on it. I think as of right now, Starfield hype and just so many people just ready for this game to drop is literally through the roof, to the point that the content creators are going to boost this game up to like number 1. It most likely going to be a 10 out of 10 game if done right. I might be shooting myself in the foot with it, but I'm just saying it might just be a 10 out of 10 game or a 9.5 out of 10 game, which is Starfield. And I think that's one of the reasons also that 2K was anticipating an actual drop, because they said they're going to be 7% drop in releases and stuff like that. I think that's because the content, you're about to see what the content creators can actually do when it comes to impacting the game. Now, I don't know how true that is or not. That's just my speculations. I'm just saying, but when 2K dropped this news, 2K better not drop the ball with the with this 24 version of man, real talk. Yeah, bro, they talking good right now. They talking Saucy Walker, bro. Do you hear me? They talking real Saucy Walker right now. And I think they got it. If this is from the trailer I seen, bro, from this trailer back here. Hold on, let me move this out the way. From this trailer, it's looking good, bro. That KD planting his feet into the the court and stepping back and pulling in that fluid motion. You able to come out that dribble and actually pull up off the shot when you seen what he did today. Jordan Poole did to Draymond Green. Like, it's looking good, bro. And now I'm looking at them. They talking about they improve perimeter defense and paint defense. Like, this facts, bro. That's making me sound good, bro. It make it sound so goddamn Saucy Walker, bro. I'm too hyped for this game. What's good, King Reaper? What's going on, player partner, bro? Bro, look at this. Look at this play right here. Huh. Bro, they even got the head movement, bro. Like, did you see him literally like jerk his head with the hezzy fake? And then the Steph Curry walk off. Come on, bro. Come on. And if they give us those taunts, like we can hit the ground, or he shot that 3 and just walked off like that in my career. Oh my God, bro. Yeah, so let me finish reading this. Let me finish reading this real quick. Oh, now, like, man, I'm too hyped for 2K right now, bro. I swear, bro, they know how to get me, man. They know how to get me. Adrenaline bar, boost. It says it's redesigned to make both offense and defense more engaging. Elite ball handlers will have the ability to have elite ball handlers will find more freedom to create well effective defenders. What? Will have more freedom to create while effective defenders can impact shooting abilities by locking ball handlers down. I got to read that again. Redesigned to make both offense and defense more engaging, elite ball handlers will find more freedom to create while effective defenders can impact shooting abilities by locking ball handlers down. And they saying it's keyword redefining them joints. So they mean they didn't went back and did they 1-2 on this. So I've seen that they're gonna. It seems like they're gonna have more animations when it comes to the defender impacting the actual shooters, shooting abilities, as well as coming down with the ball handler. So adrenaline bars, if you didn't know, like I said, it was effective in the first part of 2K23. And then all of a sudden, 2K decided to remove it because everybody was complaining. That was the era of the 6'9" builds that came through dominating in 2K23. And they did not change it up, the adrenaline bars for the defense. So if you reached 3 times, that was it for you. Whereas when it came to the offense, it felt like they was able to have free range to do whatever they want. Even with the dribbling without the adrenaline bar going down, because they actually had the stamina bar also to dribble as well. So it was crazy, but apparently they redefined it. We got to see what they do with it. It says coach with ease. 2K Smart Play is back on next gen, so not on current gen, but next gen, to help players streamline their offense, defense, and coaching to make it easy to play calls. Choose up to 16 preferred action ranging from full plays to isolations to give and goes. Honestly, I really didn't use Smart Play like that unless I was playing in my career. I don't think they had it in like Rec or Pro-Am or something like that. If they did, I rarely even used it. So for those people that actually do use it, it's back in the game. Shout out to them. Takeovers. This was the crazy part to me right here. This was it. He said, "Yo, what's good? What's going on, King?" Yeah, I figured it out now that I can do multi streams up to 4 places. So if you ain't following me, please definitely support the boy. Hit the subscribe button and like button. I'm on Kick. I'm streaming right now on Kick. We streaming on Twitter. We streaming on YouTube, and we streaming on Twitch, all simultaneously. Help your boy out, man. I'm out here doing the Lord's work, getting ready for 2K. Anyway, in Starfield, shameless plug. But takeovers, I'm gonna read this last one. Takeover returns to next gen only, apparently, just because it's highlighting next gen. Didn't say just consoles. It just says next gen consoles in 2K24, but with a new twist. Fill up your takeover meter and then choose to activate either your finishing, shooting, playmaking, physical abilities, and rebound abilities. Physical defense and rebound abilities. That's crazy. Because how I thought that it used to go is you get takeover, you either got the finishing badges, you got the shooting, negative impact, playmaking, stuff like that. And then, of course, it increases your defensive badges or your offensive badge. It increases your badges. This saying you have to choose to activate either or your finishing, shooting, playmaking. So it seemed like you're going to actually just be able to activate one category. Now, how does that look in game? I don't know. Like, is it going to be some form of we got to choose it while we're once the meter fill up, we got to choose it in game so I can switch up, be like, I don't want to choose my finishing right now because maybe they got a paint defender in the paint, and I'm not really being efficient with the finishing. So can I switch it up and use in game my takeover to shooting, or be more of an efficient ball handler and pass it out to my players? Do my whole drive to the paint and be able to dish it out and get a boost to my playmaking to make sure they can increase their abilities to hit their shot. Or is it just it's already preset? I choose it before the game, and when I go in the rec, whatever I choose is what I choose. That's a whole need more detail. I want to make sure I add you on Kick, bro. 100, bro. Real talk, 100. And I follow those that follow me. So definitely a follow for a follow. That's how I increase it, bro. So I appreciate it. But this is interesting, bro. This is interesting because I was just about to get off. I made my quick little video. I thought that was it. Like, I thought that was all. They wasn't gonna be talking about nothing else. Come to find out, I went on the website and they actually started to break it down. So that's what I'm finna pull up right now is the actual website clip. So let's go. Boom. We're going ahead and zoom it in a little bit. Just a little bit. All right. So you say you got the full detail now. Hold on, I want to make sure I mute this because I ain't trying to get copyrighted with the music or anything like that. So we saw this trailer. This the trailer that we're looking at already. This the official trailer. We already seen that, right? But then they go into the full detail. Now, I'm not going to read all this and everything. I'm just going to, pretty much like skim through it to see if I see little things that may be worth, mentioning. For the most part, this is just more of the detail, gameplay detail, and next gen groundbreaking realism and authenticity across NBA 2K24, blah, blah, on the consoles. Okay, what's the difference? Okay, here go a video. Oh, well, this the video they showed the KD already. Hold on, let me see if I can mute it because I'm not trying to get. All right, yeah, they're just breaking down more of what was detailed in the trailer. Now, when I seen this, bro, this remind me of the video I just previously done, and I was showing that realism, authentic. Hold on, let me see. Where is it? Because I did the FIFA joint, and it looks like that one. Here it go. The simulation basketball game. It looks like 2K actually went and I ain't saying they took inspiration from this, but this is their version of it. You get what I'm saying? Because we did this video. Oh, snap. Hold on. I did the video and I pulled this up. And from what it looked like their version of this. 2K's version of this. Which isn't a bad thing at all because everybody was hyped after they saw this footage. Like, everybody was going crazy over this. And like, oh, this is what we want 2K to be. And we like, do y'all know that's simulation basketball? And if you've been on Twitter and social media right now, everybody and their mama is like clowning, or the dribble head guys are clowning and talking crazy to the ones that play Sim Nation basketball. But this is Sim Nation basketball. And when this was shown, everybody and their mother was like, oh yeah, 2K need to go this route. You know what I'm saying? This is why I say, the community don't really know what they be wanting sometimes. And it seems as if 2K seen the hype behind this, and they coming out with their version, which is what we have now as ProPLAY, because it looked damn near the same. But neither here nor there. Like, look at this. The fluidness of the player, like, bruh, hold on, let me zoom in a little bit more. Like, just the way that he was moving on the court was there. It's 1-1. Look, even the head, like the head jerk watch KD head when he do the hezzy. They even got it on the game. The way he plant his left foot, like, boom. I mean, his right, boom. Like, they got everything down to a T. And it looks as if the same thing that's here. Like, it's not one of one, but it looks just like this. Which, again, if this is true, bruh, I'm about to have a good time in 2K, bro. That's all I can tell you. But anywho, they said, okay, they got new animations. Every aspect of the game receives the added layer of realism that's visual in every movement and interaction. Here are some of the new animations for next gen powered by ProPLAY. So ProPLAY is definitely a next gen only feature. So that's why they're highlighting it, as much as they are right now. But hold on, let me pause that one real quick, because I want to keep that as a reference, because when you see that and you look at this, it's like, come on, bro. You can tell they got some form of inspiration by them, and it looked like we're going into the real 2K that the real players want. So they improved jump shots. Of course, you seen from the KD jump shot, dunk animations. Well, from the trailer, I was seeing more people like actually pulling their hand out before they get dunked on. You saw them like checking when they come in with the layups and stuff. Dribble moves, pass animation, signature moves from offense and defense. Now, I'm concerned, because I have some concern. I got to be honest with you. I do have some concerns, mainly due with my career, when you're creating your my career character. Not everywhere else, like not the play now, not the my team, not any of those modes. My career is when you create your own character. That's where I'm concerned at, because we tend to have a player and we will mix and match certain dribble moves with that character. So you'll have I have a Scottie Pippen behind the back with a Michael Jordan walk up and a Kobe Bryant between the legs step back move. Like, how is that going to be cohesive with your character and continue to keep that realism going in 2K24? Like, we're seeing the presets of what KD can do at his height, LeBron James and his signature moves that he does. But how, like, I have like a Allen Iverson and a Kyrie Irving mixed into one. Like, how is that going to affect the player movement in the game? Because we do a lot of mix and matching. And then when it comes to the dunk packages, we got so many, especially with the creator dunk package. I'm worried about that, because you have Westbrook, Tomahawk. We seen that they said they took out the quick first step joint. So you have some goddamn on the trail spree wheel, depending on the height of your character. Like, is they gonna be real defined or like restraints with what you can do with those set moves and dunk packages? Because your player's he's gonna interact different. You know what I'm saying? One player probably jump off of the right leg where the other player jumps off his left. We don't know, but I want to see how they're going to implement it. You know what I'm saying? While the primary actions currently benefit from the ultra realistic tech, they aren't the only areas you'll notice. Casual inbound passes and otherwise unremarkable motions that aren't a priority during mocap have now been scanned to cover even the most minute details. So when they remove the mocap, that's what I'm saying also with the mocap situation. They able to get real in-game realism movement now because they're, partnering with the NBA as closely as they are now. It kind of makes sense now why EA pulled back on their game and just kind of like gave up on basketball right now because of 2K's relationship with the NBA now with the camera features. If you really think about it, like they are getting access to in-game data with the cameras because 2K, I mean not the 2K, but NBA, they always say, hey, you cannot pre-record, blah blah blah, copyright infringement. But apparently, the 2K and the NBA have a new dealing when it comes to the access to the cameras and in-game footage. You know what? LeBron James says something too that just hit me. He says when he's playing against somebody or about to play against a certain team, he would actually play 2K in simulation. He said that before. And this kind of makes sense on why he would do that. I see a lot of stuff that's finna happen with this. My boy Sid7, if you ain't check him out on Twitter. He always uploading videos. Currently, right now, he got like a tournament that goes exactly with this, where he will build a team and people will, do the draft picks, and then they'll simulate the whole entire game. Just AI would run the game with whatever teams players they picked on the teams. And they, they're betting, et cetera, and go from there. This will be perfect for that because he goes in and do the perfect sliders for his situation, and then he have people pick a team. They pick the players that they want to put on their team as a draft, and then they simulate the whole thing and go through the playoffs. This is going to be perfect for that. Now that I'm seeing it, this is gonna be crazy. Oh, this happened actually in game because I did not watch the NBA for a little while, and last year was the time I actually watched the game. This right here actually happened in real game when he did the tech joint.
Players who play on Hall of Fame or comp online games will be playing with green or miss shot timing for the ultimate challenge. But team control modes will see more forgiving shot timing, so you won't have to memorize every single player's release to the exact frame to find success.
Go back. So it says developer diary, shooting and dunking. Okay.
Players who play on Hall of Fame or comp online games will be playing with green or miss shot timing for the ultimate challenge. But team control modes will see more forgiving shot timing, so you won't have to memorize every single player's release to the exact frame to find success. The shot timing release time setting from NBA 2K23 has been converted to a new setting called Shot Timing Visual Cue. Now you can set your desired release point based on whatever animation cue works best for you. This makes it much easier to play with players and teams you're not as familiar with. Advanced layups like floaters, reverses, euros, hop steps, and scoops are much more effective this year. And I'd encourage everyone to try out layup timing. It's much more forgiving for high percentage layups and also gives you the ability to finish tough circus layups in traffic if you can master it. For dunkers in New Gen, you can now force rim hangs from any two-hand dunk by simply keeping the sprint trigger held when the dunker grabs the rim. Down on the Pro Stick will give you flashy dunks, and up-down or down-up double throws will let you attempt contact dunks in traffic with the dunk meter. Meter dunks are green or miss on higher difficulty levels now, so you have to be precise to finish off the play. Bigs are going to have a lot of fun dominating in the paint in NBA 2K24. You can now branch out of any offensive rebound to a putback attempt by simply pressing the shot button after the catch. Post fades and hop shots are also really effective shots for post players, and you can definitely feel the impact of strength and weight as bigger players easily dominate weaker ones on the glass.
Let's go!
Everything about offense, defense, and coaching has been streamlined to make NBA 2K24 more enjoyable for all. We can't wait for you to experience the ultra-realistic gameplay in NBA 2K24.
We gotta run that back, Turbo. But you hear the words he's saying. ultra realistic. They're using words like authentic. Oh my God, shorty. Hey, okay, so that's what they meant by the difficulty joint when I previously read about the intuitive offense with the shooting and the dribbling. And I was saying, what do they mean by the moves have been customized and improved to serve any difficulty? That's what they meant by that. Okay, so that got some clarity. Shout out to going to the details and going to the website and checking out the detailed information that they dropping. It depends on what difficulty you put your game on. Now let's be clear. I'm gonna go ahead and let me fix my mic real quick here. You hear me? If you're not playing Hall of Fame, you trash. Simple. Reason why I say that is because if you put it on Hall of Fame, in my career, because this is my career situation at this point, if you put it on Hall of Fame and you're able to figure out movements and different type of call outs and plays to get your player open to hit shots, to actually score a significant amount of points. I would say if your player can score about 25 points or better and be efficient, like, you know what I'm saying, you're getting your passes off, you're able to get your assists, get to the rim for your dunk, create a shot, create a shot off the ISO, take a pick and roll and be able to score off of that. If you're able to do that and on Hall of Fame settings and a consistent basis, you're the GOAT. The reason being is because when you take that skill set, because you challenge yourself on Hall of Fame in my career, and you take that and go to the rec or the park, it's a whole different type of animal on that court. That is the reason why my career is very significant and important. Now, 2K has lost their way with it because they took out the grind of getting all the VC from it and not being really rewarded for playing my career, but they need to bring it back because my career is just all around dope. I remember playing my career and I was running seasons, getting championship awards. Hopefully they let us bring back the crib with the trophy rack. I used to fill that joker up because I played my career so much. In 2K23, literally, kid you not, I made so many builds that I know the Bulls schedule. I know the Bulls simulated schedule in 2K23 because I played it so much. I'm telling you, if you want to improve your skills, that is the place, that is the area where you improve your skills at. Go to Hall of Fame, play the game, play them teams like the Clippers, Miami, Milwaukee Bucks, the ones that got the heavy defense type of teams. And if you're able to score 25 or better, you got a dope build. Take them to the rec, take them to the park, and you're going to dominate because your IQ level is on point. If you don't play selfish basketball and you play relevant, decent basketball, you would not fail. I'm telling you. Easily. Don't do none of the little glitchy stuff. Work your way around and figure out your player. Learn how you create your shot in that game, and you'll be dominant. Let's play this back again, Turbo.
Players who play on Hall of Fame or comp online games will be playing with green or miss shot timing for the ultimate challenge. But team control modes will see more forgiving shot timing, so you won't have to memorize every single player's release to the exact frame to find success. The shot timing release time setting from NBA 2K23 has been converted to a new setting called Shot Timing Visual Cue. Now you can set your desired release point based on whatever animation cue works best for you. This makes it much easier to play with players and teams you're not as familiar with.
Man,
advanced layups like floaters, reverses, euros, hop steps, and scoops are much more effective this year. And I'd encourage everyone to try out layup timing. It's much more forgiving for high percentage layups and also gives you the ability to finish tough circus layups in traffic if you can master it. For dunkers in New Gen, you can now force rim hangs from any two-hand dunk by simply keeping the sprint trigger held when the dunker grabs the rim. Down on the Pro Stick will give you flashy dunks, and up-down or down-up double throws will let you attempt contact dunks in traffic with the dunk meter. Meter dunks are green or miss on higher difficulty levels now, so you have to be precise to finish off the play. Bigs are going to have a lot of fun dominating in the paint in NBA 2K24. You can now branch out of any offensive rebound to a putback attempt by simply pressing the shot button after the catch. Post fades and hop shots are also really effective shots for post players, and you can definitely feel the impact of strength and weight as bigger players easily dominate weaker ones on the glass.
I like that what's the name we got on this kid.
Everything about offense, defense, and coaching has been streamlined to make NBA 2K24 more enjoyable for all. We can't wait for you to experience the ultra-realistic gameplay in NBA.
See, and that's some trigger moments for me right there. When it make it more streamlined and efficient for all, I ain't worried about all. I'm worried about me. I'm selfish. I want competition. I don't want to hear about how y'all help little Timmy with the controller skills of a 3-year-old, help him to think he's elite when he ain't. I don't want to deal with them type of cats, bro. So the dunk meter is back in 2K24. I don't agree with the dunk meter. I'm sorry. Never did. I didn't like it when they announced it. Don't like it currently. I didn't like it when I seen it. I don't even dunk with the dunk meter. And to this day, I don't use it. I use straight up, or like, I hold the controller straight up to do two-hand dunks. Even to the point where I sacrificed my dunk on a couple of my builds because I just didn't care about them. Like, I get like the efficient just enough to get like pro contact dunk, but that's it. I didn't go with none of that. Now, is the flashy dunks dope? Yes, they are. Is they needed? Absolutely. But if you cats gonna give them a meter to look at, L. I gotta be honest, that's an L. The layup thing, I'm kind of iffy on the layup situation too, because again, how is that going to play in rec? How is that going to play in the park, where you're telling me that I can switch up the timing on the layup, and depending on how much I increase my layup is the effectiveness of the layup. I don't like the sound of that. I got to see how it looks in game. Please give us a demo. Again, 2K we should be doing layups with the right and left stick only. No X button. I hate the X button shot. They need to take it out. I'm going to continue to say we should not have an X button to dunk, layup, or none of that. Reason being, if you're on the court and you go up for a layup, do you just automatically can hit with your left hand when you're a right-handed person? No. If you haven't practiced it, you're going to lay up a little bit weird and awkward with the hand that you're not designed or been born with to use. And ain't a lot of ambidextrous players out here. And 2K, when you create your player, they ask you, what? Do you got the left hand or the right hand? So, again, with the X button, it just automatically does it. Anything that's automatically done in the game should be removed, in my opinion. The right stick, analog stick, should be dynamic when it comes to your layup packages. And you shouldn't be shooting your shot with the X button. I'm going to stick with it. I'm going to stay with that until 2K change it. Oh, we found something new. So, I don't know. I got to check that one out. Paint play. Bigs are going to have a lot of fun dominating in the paint in 2K24. You can now branch out on any offensive rebound to a putback attempt or simply press the shoot button after the catch. Again, automatic mess. L. It's a L, bro. You can just press a button and then all of a sudden, granted, if you put yourself in a position, now all of a sudden you just press the button and it just automatically does something. Post fades, hook shots are also really effective shots for post players. Strength and weight can definitely be felt in the paint as high rated glass cleaners easily grab boards over smaller players and finish those easy second chance paint plays as it should be. If I'm bigger than you, I got more weight than you, I'm stronger than you, I should be dominating you in the paint. Pause. It just is what it is at that point. Um, Especially if I figure out a way to get in position better than you for the rebound, that should be given. Now this automatically just press the shot button mess, I'm not with. I'm sorry, that just turned me all the way off when I seen shot button. Why can't it be the analog stick and y'all improve and enhance with the analog stick to allow us to do what you're saying right now? Because when you're playing defense and then if I'm trying to get in front of the person, like let's say you box me out and I'm stronger than you, I have to flick the right stick anyway just to try to get in position over you, on top of in front of you. Then on top of that, I gotta hit the Y button to grab the rebound. Why do I just have to hit the X button and then it's just boom? That's what it sounds like. Like, why don't I have to just hit Y and then I can continue to do my dominance effectiveness with the right stick and either do a putback dunk or a layup or whatever the case may be? Like, why do I have to just hit the X button and it just do what it does? Like, I don't agree with it, but it is what it is. Let's check out the next video.
Shooting has been customized and improved for all various modes, difficulties, and player skill levels. But in order to get high percentage shots, you need to know how to create separation off the dribble. One of my favorite elements in NBA 2K24 is the dribble breakdowns. Each player has two versions. Regular breakdowns are done by flicking up on the right analog stick, and aggressive breakdowns are done by flicking up with sprint held. This will initiate a sequence of signature size-up moves that you can use to create separation with on their own, or branch out of at any time for an explosive drive or other dribble move combo. This year features all new signature double crosses, hezi crosses, and escape moves. Another major addition is the blowout dribble. Tapping the sprint trigger while moving will give you a quick burst of speed where the ball handler pushes the ball ahead to get out quickly on the break. In the front court, tapping sprint will give you a quick change of pace to quickly blow by defenders. Adrenaline boosts are back, but have been redesigned to make both offense and defense more skill-based. On offense, boosts are no longer lost when pulling off dribble combos or moving short distances. This gives dribblers much more freedom to create off the bounce. But boosts will disappear every time the on-ball defender can bump the ball handler on a drive attempt. Losing adrenaline won't feel like moving in mud like last year, but it will heavily impact shooting attributes. So if a good defender can bump the dribbler 2 or 3 times in a single possession, they'll have a really tough time scoring if they do manage to get free. Creating your own shot off the dribble isn't the only way to get good shots. Knowing how to operate away from the ball is just as important. NBA 2K24 features new right analog stick jukes and other quick explosive moves to free yourself up for a shot. Tapping the sprint trigger will also give you a huge burst of speed to find open spots on the floor for spot-up jumpers or easy rim runs for dunks.
Oh, yeah.
Everything about offense, defense, and coaching has been streamlined to make NBA 2K24 more enjoyable for all. We can't wait for you to experience the ultra-realistic gameplay in NBA 2K24.
Run it back, Turbo. You already know. Run it back, and we rerun. Because that's interesting now. Now, we always had the size ups, the dribble size up. For this year, it was kind of wonky to trigger, but it seemed like they bringing it back, the real walk up dribble move. And I like the lead dribble. So that means like if I'm coming up, you know what I'm saying, they not full court pressing me, so I'm trying to, you know, get up into half court fast or efficient enough, I can, you know what I'm saying, lead the ball up and dribble. got to see it in game. Please give us a demo. Please give us a demo again so I can check this out. But when it comes back to the dribble size up, that's where it's finna get interesting again, because I already envision the player that I'm finna make. I already got him in my head. I see him, and we gonna be rocking. It's simple already off back, just off of hearing what I'm hearing, seeing what I'm hearing or whatever. But that's interesting with that dribble size up coming back and that combination. I'm still concerned again. I like what he said with the defense though. We're not in mud anymore. I'm telling you, they're using all of the trigger words that people was using on social media that was related towards 2K, and they're just highlighting it in a form that's saying, hey, we heard y'all, we hear what you were saying. This is our form of addressing it right now, right at this moment. Here it is. So if I bump you and like I say, you're dribbling, we playing defense, boom, boom, boom. You go to your right, I anticipate it, boom, you get a bump, you lose a bar. Oh, you think you're going to switch your hand back? Oh, hold on, I'm over there too. I'm meeting you there. Bam, another bar. Now you down to 1 bar out of 3. And if some way, somehow, I guess, let's say a pick comes and you end up getting an inch of window of a shot to release. Remind you only got 1 bar. If it isn't an efficient release, you miss. If I knock down all your bars, you're completely going to miss your shot. Your timing of what you think your shot is supposed to be is going to be completely off. That is masterpiece information right there. Again, I wish that we can just play defense with the right stick, just like they dribble with the right stick. We can play defense with the right stick as well, but I'm going to take what I can right now until I see the game, and right now that sounds dope. It's been too many times where you done pinched a person and then miraculously they figure out a way to get up out of that whole entire jam, and when they shouldn't have. Let's just be honest. Let's just keep it a buck. Let's keep it 1,000. You'd be looking like, hold on, we just pinched this dude, and how the world do he still got the ball in his hand and dribbling as if no one touched him? I think that's dope. So let's see.
Shooting has been customized and improved for all various modes, difficulties, and player skill levels. But in order to get high percentage shots, you need to know how to create separation off the dribble. One of my favorite elements in NBA 2K24 is the dribble breakdowns. Each player has 2 versions. Regular breakdowns are done by flicking up on the right analog stick, and aggressive breakdowns are done by flicking up with sprint held. This will initiate a sequence of signature size-up moves that you can use to create separation with on their own, or branch out of at any time for an explosive drive or other dribble move combo. This year features all new signature double crosses, hezi crosses, and escape moves. Another major addition is the blowout dribble. Tapping the sprint trigger while moving will give you a quick burst of speed where the ball handler pushes the ball ahead to get out quickly on the break. In the front court, tapping sprint will give you a quick change of pace to quickly blow by defenders. Adrenaline boosts are back, but have been redesigned to make both offense and defense more skill-based. On offense, boosts are no longer lost when pulling off dribble combos or moving short distances. This gives dribblers much more freedom to create off the bounce. But boosts will disappear every time the on-ball defender can bump the ball handler on a drive attempt. Losing adrenaline won't feel like moving in mud like last year, but it will heavily impact shooting attributes. So if a good defender can bump the dribbler 2 or 3 times in a single possession, they'll have a really tough time scoring if they do manage to get free. Creating your own shot off the dribble isn't the only way to get good shots.
That's what I'm talking
Knowing
about.
how to operate away from the ball is just as important.
It's gonna make it tough
NBA 2K24 features new right analog stick jukes and other quick explosive moves to free yourself up for a shot. Tapping the sprint trigger will also give you a huge burst of speed to find open spots on the floor for spot-up jumpers or easy rim runs for dunks. Everything about offense, defense, and coaching has been streamlined to make NBA 2K24 more enjoyable for all. We can't wait for you to experience the ultra-realistic gameplay in NBA 2K24.
Oh, here go the defense. Hold on. Here go defense. Oh my God, hold on. Wait. We got to get it in. Yeah, full screen, baby. Hold on. This is the defense. Wait a minute. Pause, baby. Pause. Get the good quality here. That's Max. Yes. What? What are you talking about? Man, she out here saucy walking and stuff, man. Hold on. We about to talk about defense. Let's go.
Defensive movement has improved on many fronts, with better responsiveness and less sliding. This helps defenders get where they need to be, and with the improved body-up system.
I know I'm supposed to do a recap before he said, but again, listen to the word. You heard mud. You heard sliding. Come on, bro. You ultra realism. Like the words that they're using. Oh my God.
Ball handlers will have a tough time getting free against great defenders. The improved contact can also be felt in the paint. Big defensive anchors will have a much easier time putting a body on shooters at the rim and forcing tough shots. Directional steals are also back. You need to reach with the correct hand closest to the ball and avoid reaching across the body to maximize success and avoid foul calls. You can also use directional steals to play passing lanes by flicking the right stick in the correct direction to get your hand in the way and deflect the pass. And when it comes to contesting shots, it's important to be patient and wait for the correct time to jump. If you're behind the shooter, jumping too early, biting on fakes, or closing out late, you'll quickly find yourself racking up fouls and giving up and-one opportunities. Everything about offense, defense, and coaching has been streamlined to make NBA 2K24 more enjoyable for all. We can't wait for you to experience the ultra-real.
No. You are not finna walk that past me, brother. Did you hear the directional steals are in the game, my guy? Oh my God. So pretty much what he's saying, if you it was times in 2K23 where I would force or I would lead a person into the corner with their dribble moves. They'll be at the little hash point. I'll stop them from at the hash. They'll try to dribble into the corner to either do the fade. I was able to quickly catch up with them depending on my build, of course, you know what I'm saying? If you're playing defense, that's what you do. You go into your stands. I'm trying to give y'all too much sauce. You go into the stands, the moment you see the ball handler put the ball on the ground, you let go of the LT. You flick the LT one more time to get back in, once you get back in position. And what I was doing was I was clamping them into the corner because they was trying to go for fades. When they seen that I stopped them on the fade, they would try to go back out. I would get a clamp bump animation, which will have them lift up the ball, even though it's supposed to have been a steal because they can't go anywhere else. If they pump fake their fade and they couldn't do it, what's the next thing they're going to do? They're going to go over to their left hand or the right hand, depending on what side of the court you're on, and they're going to try to go out of that corner because a lot of 2K players do not pass the ball. They try to force themselves to get open. So I knew that, and I would anticipate them doing it. So I would either, luckily, hopefully, clamps activate and bump them, and they would either bump out of bounds or they would bump up and get the ball to go up. I wouldn't get the steal. When I should have got the steal, I wouldn't get the steal, even though I got like 80, 90-something steal. So in this point, they about to pass the ball. What I would do is I would position my player on the opposite side of the where the court is, where the rim is. I would go on the opposite side and raise my hands up to try to get the pass steal. And I would never, I would seldomly get the pass steal. I'm not going to say never. It was very like 30-40% of the time I would get that pass steal. it seems as if they fixed it now. It seems as if I need a demo, Mike Wayne. Please drop the demo. I just want to test this out. Again, I don't need a my career demo. All I want is a 1v1 or a scrimmage play demo. That's it. That's all. Nothing too major. 5v5 scrimmage with NBA players. Just give me that. Man, let's go.
Defensive movement has improved on many fronts, with better responsiveness and less sliding. This helps defenders get where they need to be, and with the improved body-up system, ball handlers will have a tough time getting free against great defenders. The improved contact can also be felt in the paint. Big defensive anchors will have a much easier time putting a body on shooters at the rim and forcing tough shots. Directional steals are also back. You need to reach with the correct hand closest to the ball and avoid reaching across the body to maximize success and avoid foul calls. You can also use directional steals to play passing lanes.
That's the thing too, what I'm saying though. You see what he said to lessen the opportunity or penalty of you getting across across the body steal or reach, so you won't get a foul. Why do y'all not? They didn't say it yet, but why aren't we sticking defense with the right stick? My left hand should be my left stick. My right hand should be my right stick. So if I'm reaching with my right, I know what hand that person on the screen is going to reach at. When you got it on the X button, you don't know what hand that person going to reach with. They just going to reach. That's the part that's like, And again, the system, y'all should have, like, they should break it down even further with the right and left, because again, if I'm picking my right hand as my strong hand, my left hand should be weaker in a sense. So I should get like a little bit of tap animations or a little bump or a flicker or something like that with a player, because I'm reaching with my left, which I'm not strong with my left, but with my right, I'm able to be dominant. I'm like, oh my God, bro.
The right stick in the correct direction to get your hand in the way and deflect the pass.
I like that flicking.
And when it comes to contesting shots, it's important to be patient and wait for the correct.
Which is also, I'm sorry, I gotta be honest. It won't be me if I wouldn't be honest, and there's no slight towards 2K on this. But if this is what I think it is, because of what I'm hearing, the flick button, that word play of flicking, EA and NBA Live 19 said the same thing, bro. And if you play defense on NBA Live, if this is what it is, they drew inspiration from. I'm sorry, it just is what it is. It's beneficial to us as hoopers, yes, absolutely. But they need to take away the X. Mike Wayne, take away that X button, bro. Take it away and let the analog stick play out for itself, bro.
Mid-jump. If you're behind the shooter, jumping too early, biting on fakes, or closing out late, you'll quickly find yourself racking up fouls and giving up and-one opportunities.
What he's saying by that, what he's saying like that, being overly aggressive, because that was the thing in all of the previous 2Ks. Everyone was overly aggressive. If you're playing the passing lane, you just pressing the X button. You're just pressing the X button, and hoping that the moment they pass, the player's just going to grab the button. Or they just pressing the X button, and it ain't what's that part when they battle for the dribble? Like, you know what I'm saying? They lost control of their dribbles, and now y'all both fighting to who gonna get possession. That's when you supposed to hit the X button, because workhorse, if you got on workhorse, that's when workhorse kick in. They didn't have that in a controlled setting. If this is true with the stick, I just hope they took away the X button, bro. I hope the X button is gone.
Defensive movement has improved on many fronts, with better responsiveness and less sliding. This helps defenders get where they need to be, and with the improved body-up system, ball handlers will have a tough time getting free against great defenders. The improved contact can also be felt in the paint. Big defensive anchors will have a much easier time putting a body on shooters at the rim and forcing tough
I already
shots.
got my build.
Directional steals are
That's
also
the
back.
crazy
You need to
part.
reach with the correct hand closest to the ball and avoid reaching across the body to maximize success and avoid foul calls. You can also use directional steals to play passing lanes by flicking the right stick in the correct direction to get your hand in the way and deflect the pass. And when it comes to contesting shots, it's important to be patient and wait for the correct time to jump. If you're behind the shooter, jumping too early, biting on fakes, or closing out late, you'll quickly find yourself racking up fouls and giving up and one opportunities.
Closing out late.
Everything about offense, defense, and coaching has been streamlined to make NBA 2K24 more enjoyable for all. We can't wait for you to experience the ultra-realistic gameplay in NBA 2K24.
Because the AI was terrible in shooting. Let's just be honest. The AI was terrible in shooting. I wonder if this mean the AI gonna shoot better. Man, this is gonna be crazy. Hold on, see. Wait. Let's see here. Defense movement has improved on many fronts with both responsive and less sliding to help defense get where they need to be, and with the much improved body up system, ball handlers will have the tough time getting free against them. Okay. Directional steals are also back, giving locks more tools to pass through the ball head. Oh, they already saying that. Oh, they saying like it's back, so they already had this. When did they have directional steals? When, Sway? By flicking the right stick in the correct direction to get their hands in the way and deflect the pass. Bro, oh my God. Oh, there we go. Takeover. Let's go. What we talking about? This is what we need to see. Break this down. Yeah.
Takeover returns to NBA 2K24, but with a different spin. Instead of assigning a takeover ability as part of the build process, now you can choose a category of attributes to boost on the fly. When you fill up the takeover meter, you can choose between finishing, shooting, playmaking, defense rebounding, or physicals. If you delay your takeover and fill up double takeover, you can choose 2 different categories of ratings to boost, making you a true threat on both ends of the floor.
They say choosing it, so yeah. So you can
Everything
choose
about
in-game.
offense, defense, and coaching has been streamlined to make NBA 2K24 more enjoyable for all. We can't wait for you to experience the ultra-realistic gameplay in NBA 2K24.
Oh, he said choosing. He said choose. I guess that's choosing in game. Like you choose it as you fill up the meter. You can say, hey, okay, I got a perimeter defender in the paint. Finishing ain't gonna work right now. I need to be able to be an efficient playmaker and be able to dish the ball to the wide open player when I do the, break the defender down and drive in for the defender to get an efficient playoff or shooting. All right, cool. They got a perimeter defender in there. I'm going to break my person down and create a shot. Or I'm going to play off ball, do a give and go. Be able to finish increase depending on my that's interesting. And you can do it in game. It's not like something that, is already set because you made your build. I like. Okay, here go the coaching joint. See, they just break down everything.
2K Smart Play is back, making play calling more accessible for everybody.
Good.
As you bring the ball up court, an overlay will come up recommending the best play and player for that possession.
How you doing today?
Tap L1 or the left bumper before crossing half court to run it. And to call your favorite plays, press the directional pad to the left and choose from up to 16 of your preferred actions. You can call anything from full plays to ISOs and give and goes. Everything about offense, defense, and coaching has been streamlined to make NBA 2K24 more enjoyable for...
Hold on. They're doing good so far. That's what's up.
2K Smart Play is back, making play calling more accessible for
Play
everybody.
2K by any chance?
As you bring the ball up court, an overlay will come up recommending the best play and player for that possession. Tap L1 or the left bumper before crossing half court to run it. And to call your favorite plays, press the directional pad to the left and choose from up to 16 of your preferred actions.
I got you. So that answered my question. It is my career. He said, Grace, so do you stream daily? Or what's good with your schedule? Right now I'm trying to pick it up a little bit more, so I'm gonna do daily, just random things. I got a little bit more free time, so I ain't working 2 jobs like I normally do. I'm down to 1, so I'll be streaming more. It'll be daily. Time wise, schedule wise, I don't know yet. I'm gonna try to do it like this first week to see where it peaks at different times. And then I'm just going to use that data to set up a schedule that'll help out for the most part. Morning been going pretty good, though, from what I've been seeing. I only stream like 2 days consistently, but the morning been seeming pretty good for me right now. He said, nice, keep up the good work. Appreciate it. Thank you very much. Yeah, you do the same also. Definitely, if you follow me, I definitely follow back, I support those that support me, you know. I'm streaming on all 4 platforms. Double O Mellow. Yeah, do your thing. Do your thing. But yeah, this is nice. I like the takeover joint because it's like we can effectively do it in game, and then that's pretty much it for the most part. So I don't know. Let's see what they talk about on Twitter, man. Let's see what they talking about on Twitter about the game. Just follows you. Okay, appreciate it. I'm gonna do the same real quick while I'm doing this. We are on that Twitter space. And yeah, let's check out the comment section real quick. Let's see what everybody talking about here. He says here it says moves from real NBA game film. 2K need to stop. Dang. How you gonna pull an old video from the old one joint? This is exactly that was. Come on, man. That's the thing about the community too, man. Like they will hold you down and beat you across the head off of like your previous stuff. Like there's a whole new 2K. How you guys gonna come out and he got 37 likes K on it, so he said I speak for the whole community when I say we are not purchasing this game. Boy, you lost your mind. He looked the same. Boy, you lost your mind. Nah, Jordan Poole over Dre is tough. That's facts. That was crazy. And 2K was bogus for this one. Especially if you know the history of especially last year of the just everything happening from the beginning of the season to the finals, and you put this up. 2K, y'all wilding for this one. But is they predicting something? Is they predicting the future here? You know what I'm saying? Is they saying we might get one of these games and you see Jordan Poole go crazy on Daymon? I don't know. We gonna wait and see. That's insane though. I definitely gotta like that one. That Jimmy Buckets was crazy. Cause if you didn't see the league yesterday and you see what Jimmy did to them, oh my God, bro! Like taking out the number 1 seed, the Bucks. Which gen will you be? Boy, if you don't stop playing, next gen 1,000%. Boy, hold on. Like that ain't even a conversation. He said I need to be on the soundtrack now. I want to say something about this soundtrack. Shout out to him actually bringing that up. I'm gonna like him and support that man. But they need to in 2K. I hate every 2K. I gotta go in the menu section of the soundtrack and literally mute all of the copyrighted music, which is all of it, out of the game. And then going to the park, and then they have it seldomly playing in the background, but you gotta put headphones on to mute out the music. It kills the ambience of the game of just playing basketball. 2K really need to, like, if y'all paying all this money to get these guys on the actual game, how about y'all pay a little bit more, put a little bit of that money on the side and get some of these contract artists, rappers, and whoever musicians that popular, get that non-copyrighted music in the game so we can actually enjoy the full entire game. He said, what you say? Well, I specialize in providing creative service for content creators, including logo. Would you be interested? I about to say, just hit me up on Twitter. I had a few people hit me up on that about content. So just hit me up on Twitter and I go from there. And we can talk about it on there. But what I'm saying? Oh yeah, 2K, they really need to, like, if they really want to do a step further, especially when it comes to the music, because I don't have a problem with the music they pick. They pick some decent tracks to be playing, but it be copyrighted music, so I can't really get the full experience of 2K because of the copyrighted music. Take a bag, do a contest. Y'all can again do a contest. I don't know. Best what's your name, whoever get the most votes, do it on social media, Reddit, whatever, your Discord. Whoever get the most votes for their music, they get it implemented in 2K, non-copyrighted, so we can enjoy the music, and do that with all the other artists as well. I'm not trying to take no money out of other people's pocket. I'm just saying it kind of sucks that y'all have dope music in the game and I can't listen to it in its entirety because of copyright reasons. I know everybody got to get paid, but that's a solution for you. You interact with your people, your fans, by having them vote for the music they want in the game. You're getting the underground artists, giving them support, look, and views, and it shows your interaction with the community, et cetera, et cetera. If it's us versus them, who you think gonna win? Hey, that was the music from the joint. That, yeah, I need that time. The timeout time definitely need to be in 2K. See, everybody see it. That Jordan Poole versus Daymon highlight was crazy. Looked like the same game. You wildin'. You lost all your marbles. The Reeve, I'm him was tough. Yeah. I'm ready to get hurt again. Hey, as terrible as this is, this is funny though. I ain't even gonna front. That's funny. Joe knows with the look emojis. He said, saw Curry run away before the shot went in. My favorite green animation is back. Shout out to them. Waiting for my team news. Fading is still in the game. It's still in the game, but I didn't see it from that little small clipping. It wasn't it wasn't egregious. You get what I'm saying? It wasn't something crazy. Cause phase is part, like Buddy saying, like, hey, phase are a part of basketball. The reason people phase so much was because of the clunky load up and not being able to quick stop. Huh. There you go. Just followed you on Twitter. Okay, bet. All right. Animations look pretty smooth. Beyond smooth. Putting on the show in New York, absolutely. I like that. Please, everybody, don't fall for the big blog posts about what they changed. They have said every year they fixed paint defense, made it worse every year. He got a little point there. Like, it's hype to get some information because I'm thirsty for a new basketball game. I'm sorry. After seeing season 9's rewards and they literally just doubled back and just gave you everything from the previous season, I'm really off of 2K at this moment. Right now, I'm just trying to get perfect my builds that I want to get, and I went back to playing my career, to be honest, with one of the new builds I made just to get VC for it, but I'm not gonna finish that build before this game come out. Finally, gameplay on ProPLAY, nice shit, looks sick. Finally, and y'all having Jordan Poole dribbling against Daymon is comedy. Look at this fool here. He just had to come in on some same old. You can't see this same old. Like, ain't no way you're watching that, regardless of how terrible it look right now. But how arcade the movement is and say, oh, it's the same game. You can't, nah. I'm not going, bro. I'm not going. Oh, this would have been a W. I don't think I seen this when he pulled up on AD. That's crazy. Everybody highlighted definitely that Jordan Poole situation. I need that as a thumbnail because that was crazy. This right here was crazy. The Daymon Green and Jordan Poole, yeah, come on now. They speaking nice though. Will you buy this, Bulls Nation? Absolutely. 110%. Oh, I might need this. What's that?
I've been through hell and I done brought snow.
Gameplay, nah, we ain't doing that. Like, bro, if they go give you that on his top, yo, the oop on his top. I need that bring down animation to make it official. See, look, like, bro, all in game, bro. Every ton is in the game, G. Oh my God, I can't wait for this game. More, give me more, bro. So, hold on, what was the rollout looking like right now? Cause yeah, we need more, man. They said a lot, but now I definitely want to see what they did with my career. Cause even though they touched on a little bit of my career, um, I want to see. Of course, I want to see the park. See what type of. I don't really care about what neighborhood we get per se, but just more. Cause I know everybody is like, oh, we're gonna be in Sunset and we're gonna be here and there. I don't really care too much about that. I just want to see actual uh if the crib is they're gonna have it like it used to be in the crib, like we can interact with the couch. It's some small minor things, but it made a difference. Like when I go to the season and I win a championship, will I have a rack to put my trophies on and my MVPs? Will they have some tournaments in the game, which would be dope? Like you can get rewarded tournament plaques. The shoe rack. When I buy shoes, they put it on the rack. Like all that little small stuff that seems small to many is dope to me. Sitting down and playing the play now on the actual in my court and playing the actual game. Like it's small details, but it went a long way, especially with my content creating, what I'm thinking about doing with 2K this year, because I'm about to go harder. Y'all gonna see a lot of content related towards 2K and Starfield. Like I'm definitely gonna be on Starfield. So the next rollout that we got that's coming out is gonna be the week of. We're gonna have to continue that because they hit us with the Fugazi this one. The week of August 21st, which we'll get the WNBA. We're gonna get my NBA and then the Mamba Moment info regarding those. They said they are, from what they saying, is gonna be way, I don't know, it's gonna be improved compared to the Jordan challenges, which the Jordan challenge was dope. I don't know if y'all played it, but it was raw, especially what they did with the camera filters and the layout of the scoreboards and everything, giving us that authentic, real 1984, 1990 camera angles. It was dope. So I can't wait to see what they do with Mamba mentality. Will they go back to him coming to his first game where, you know what I'm saying, he choked at the Lakers and then he came with dominant force? Or are they going to start off on his greatness on the road to his 5 rings? Gotta wait and see. But I'm definitely gonna be highlighting it and checking it out when it comes through. This your boy 001 Love. God bless, man. Y'all have a good one out there. Stay safe, stay dangerous. Make sure y'all go check out my clothing line also. Alumni Status. We got some clothes out there. Merch is up. It's alumnistatus.shop. Some new news is coming out with that, as well as Leaf Caviar. We're doing an overhaul with that as well. Be on the lookout. Promo coming soon. I got to get ready to do some editing work, so that's why I'm leaving early. But we'll be back tomorrow, man, with more info and some gameplay. Peace.
You smell like money.